Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading for the month of February. This month, it seems that you have entered into or are really starting to feel that transitional energy. It seems that probably, last month there was a lot of reflective energy coming to the surface, and this month you're really standing in that forward momentum progression for both sides of this relationship dynamic. So the energy that you are working through bringing into this dynamic was the reversal of the Sun card. So because it's reversed, this normally very euphoric, happy card could indicate in this position that you were possibly going through maybe some sort of mild depression or feeling like, in regards to this relationship, like, I don't know how this is going, I'm not sure how I'm feeling. And as we move into where you're at now in regards to this dynamic, we have the reversal of the nine of swords, excuse me. I love this card in this position, and especially coming out of this energy, because this lets me know that whatever it was that was happening here, not only was there a lot of self-blame that you were working through, but that now, self-blame and anxiety, I guess is the best way to put it, but now it really seems, especially since this is a 9 in the tarot, that this is a completion of a cycle. This has to do with releasing whatever energy that you were dealing with in regards to the Sun and moving forward. There's not a lot of the blame or the anxiousness where you're at now. It's all about that forward momentum. And as we move into where you want to take this relationship, it's energy of the Star. And with this comes a lot of forgiveness, not only towards your partner, but also in regards to yourself. And this feeling could even apply to relationships of the past, moving forward with this individual. As we enter into relationships, more than likely you carry emotional burdens on your back. And I like to refer to them as scars of the past. And unless we work through those things, we're going to continue to carry them with us into relationship after relationship and make the current person that we're with pay for mistakes from the past or what somebody else did to you in the past. But now you're in the energy of the Star. You're healing. With this comes understanding. But also I think that this touches on where you're at in regards to this relationship. And more than likely it has to do with the closeness that's felt between you and this individual. It has to do with literally exposing those inner vulnerabilities and feeling as if you're in a safe place to do so. Now, in regards to your partner, the energy that they're working through and bringing into this dynamic is the reversal of the High Priestess. So I think that, in regards to this energy, this person was questioning, more so, especially since this is a High Priestess, that they were questioning themselves and wondering, what am I doing? Am I good enough for this person? Is this where I'm meant to be? However, that energy has changed. It's more of that transitional energy, just like your energy, where this person is now within the energy of the Ten of Pentacles. This is a completely different type of, this is a deep self-reflective type energy. And so I wouldn't be surprised, while this person was in this energy, if this person felt really distant. And where they're at now is very different, because this is all about emotional fulfillment, emotionally fulfilled in regards to this dynamic, but also it's something that's extremely solid. So whatever doubt they had here, it's definitely not present. This has to do with a lot of confidence, with the optimism of, moving forward or continuing this relationship, okay? The key word here, I think, is longevity and fulfillment. Now, where they're wanting to take this, and remember, this is a monthly reading, the reversal of the Five of Wands. What I love about this card is that this person isn't going to sweat the small stuff. If it doesn't matter, this person isn't going to involve themselves in it. Okay, they only want to address important matters, matters that support the evolution of this dynamic. Okay, now what you need to learn to move forward with this dynamic is the energy of the Two of Swords. I think that the message here is a lot of times when we are working with this, or a message we need to learn from it, we could feel kind of wishy-washy or not wanting to commit either way. This is a push from the divine saying you need to make some sort of decision. You need to commit and not be wishy-washy, not being kind of all over the place. What your partner needs to learn to move forward with this dynamic or to make this relationship successful is that they need to leave certain experiences. It's the World card. They need to leave certain experiences in the past. They need to evaluate the past so that they don't repeat the past in the future. And I think that this individual is really on their way towards achieving the World card. Now, what connects you guys is the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. This indicates that both of you are willing to put forward work to make this relationship successful. Also, if there's some issues that need to be worked through, some issues aren't going to be worked through right away. But what I love about this is the willingness and the commitment to move forward. This is all about the natural progression, taking things one step at a time. There's some slow-moving energy that we're working with, but it really screams longevity. Now, what connects you guys is the energy of the Two of Cups. This is a soulmate card. This is dynamic energy coming together. This is a partnership. This also, what I love most about this is the reflective type energy. And if you've been a subscriber to my channel, you've heard me talk about this. When we are in this type of dynamic, and I really think that this complements well with the energy of the Star. The self-reflective energy allows you to see the person that you're with for who and exactly they are, and vice versa. And within that space, it allows you to see yourself exactly who you are, and both good and bad. The good thing about this is that even though you're seeing things that maybe you don't really quite like about yourself, it's in a positive manner, if that makes sense. It's something that you can acknowledge and move forward, something that you can learn from. So this is a sharing, learning, connective, deep type of energy. So with that said, if you have any questions, please shoot me an email at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com.